am excited regarding the work that I'm doing. This past year, I was able to work with many districts all over the world, and we are going to the next level. Certain districts have been able to increase the report card grade from an F to a B, from a D to an A, and also we have gotten a couple of schools off the CSI list. Now, my next stage is I want to take schools and make them become National Blue Ribbon schools. So once again, if you would like to go to that next level, hey, just inbox me, reach out to me, and we can make it work. I'm excited. This work I'm doing is blessing schools all over the world. So if you want to be that next National Blue Ribbon school, hey, reach out and let's go ahead and do the work. And also with that, I got 2 dynamic books that I have that schools are picking up as we speak. And man, these are blessing your school. One is on school transformation, and the other one is on for parents and teachers and principals to come together as one for student success. If you can really take the map and drive the instructor inside the classroom and link it to the M step, then everything will move. You see it?
Ladies, third grade teachers, could you tell me, how do you think this professional development was for you today?
PD. It was productive. It was exciting.
We will never leave Mr. Hurt advising.
Because the schools that I've worked with, the teachers I've worked with, their scores just go through the roof, because what I do is I talk about practical stuff that's practical. Because I'm a former teacher and also I'm a principal, so I'm gonna be telling you guys things that I know will work in your classroom.
For booking, please visit shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's Sean Hurt with my Saturday morning podcast. Come on in, hit that share button. Let me know where you're coming from. I'm excited. You know, if you are an administrator, principal, leader, educator, you must tune into this. The beginning of the school year checklist for all school administrators and principals and teams. Come on in, hit that share button. Let me know where you're coming from. Give me about 2 minutes as I get all of my Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter people in, and you know how we do it. So I just want to say thank you very much for all of your support. I cannot wait. This is going to be another good one on this morning, another good one. So let me get all of my groups in and make sure we all situated. So stay with me. Do not leave me. We're only 30 minutes. We call ourselves the Fantastic Four. Myself at 10, Create and Educate at 10:30. And then we have Principal Kafele at 11. Then we have Josh Tarver on Sundays at 5 o'clock. So I just want to get all of my sisters and brothers in education in. They always say, Hurt, you know where you at. You know, I'm on all social media platforms, but I want to make sure that I have everybody in and everybody's settled. Yes, I know, you know, you saying, Hurt, I'm still on vacation. Well, that's cool. Just take a little bit of time out of your busy schedule, and just hang with me. Just let's have a good time. You know how we do it. So I'm gonna get all my people from just a couple more. Give me a couple more seconds as I get everybody in. Stay with me. And get all of my folks in. I got a lot of new people that's coming in that I met over the weekend, so I want to make sure that they're all comfortable and situated. So, just come on in. All right, give me about 30 more seconds. I think I'm about situated. I just want to send just a couple more things out. I got a couple more people I want to get in, and we should be all situated. Yes. This is going to be an exciting one. It's going to be very exciting on this morning. All right. So I think I'm about set. Let me Let me go ahead and see who all is in the house. Who all is in the house? Who are in the? Oh my God! Oh my God! So first of all, good morning, Principal Laws from North Carolina. Good morning, Miss Wills from Newport, VA. Newport in the house. Good morning to you. Good morning, Miss Barber from SoCal. You up early with me. Thank you very much. Oh, good morning, Miss Chuno, Melissa Chuno. Happy Saturday to you. Good morning, Miss Pamela DeVoe. Good morning from Richmond Middle School in Augusta, Georgia. Good morning to you. Miss Williams, I'm gonna brag about you, so just stay on there. Make sure you hit your team up, Miss Williams. I'm gonna talk about you during my announcement, so make sure you bring your team. Good morning, Miss Jeter. Good morning, Miss Edwards. I'm gonna talk about you too, so make sure you got your team on, Miss Edwards. Good morning, Miss Rogers. Good morning from the Virgin Islands. Listen, I got to get down to the Virgin Islands. I gotta get some work down there. But thank you very much. Good morning, Miss Tania Farron. Okay, from St. Louis. You down the street. Good morning, Miss Wilson. Good morning to you. Good morning, Miss Gian, Mr. Gian, Gian. I don't want to mispronounce the last name from Maryland. Good morning, Miss Watson. Good morning, Dr. Watson. Good morning, Miss Nelson, Miss West. Oh, we got so much, Miss Fletcher. So I'm gonna stop right there. Oh, know what? Let me start with my good friend Principal Kafele, my mentor, my boy, my partner. Love me some Principal Kafele. Thank you for all the work. Oh, Miss Klingman. I was in a meeting yesterday, Miss Klingman, and your name was brought up. Miss Klingman, in a meeting. You know, I was with somebody. You know, I was with Brother Calvin yesterday. He brought your name up. I got to get with you. But Miss Klingman in the house, you know, your name just come up. I need a coach this year, Sean Hurt. Hey, Miss Rogers, inbox me. We'll go ahead and make it work. So I'm gonna stop right there. You know, yeah, Miss Klingman, your name was brought up. We was at Panero Bread yesterday at 1:00 having a meeting, and your name was brought up. They said the work you're doing, so I got to get with you. So once again, my name is Sean Hurt, and I am the school turnaround specialist, and I'm here with my Saturday morning podcast. I am totally excited. I cannot wait to bring this information to you. I'm going to talk about the beginning of the year checklist for all school administrators. You need this. This is non-negotiable. School is about to start up in another week to 2 weeks. You got teachers coming in. You got your admin team coming in. You got all of these things happening. And I'm gonna give you the checklist. I'm gonna give you the things, the non-negotiables that you will need to start the school year off on the right foot. Well, Hurt, why should I listen to you? Why? Because I've been doing this for 16 years. I've been doing it for 16 years as a principal at all levels. That's the first thing. Second thing is that the schools that I was a principal of is documented. I have receipts. I don't lie. All of my schools were some of the highest achieving schools in Michigan and also on a national level. So that's the second reason why you need to listen to me. The third reason is because I'm traveling all around the world, and the schools that I worked with, they are moving and improving their academic needle. So why recreate the wheel? Let's go ahead. Let's get the information and let's keep it moving. So that's why I think you should listen to me. To be honest with you, and then, you know, the people that have been with me since day one, you know, I give out information. I just love to share. So I need all of my time. So I'm about to take about 4 more minutes and just do some preliminary stuff. So if this is the first time that you've been on my podcast, you know, I always ask this most important question, and you're going to put it in the chat. I want you to put it in the chat, and I'm going to lead it off. What keeps you up at night as an educator? What keeps you? What is keeping you up, Miss Melissa Chuno? What is keeping you up, Principal Laws, Miss LaShonda Cummings? What is keeping you up night as an educator? Put it in the chat. I'm going to start it off. There are 2 things that's really on my radar. The first one is, are we getting ready for the 2024-2025 school year? That's what's keeping me up at night. Are we ready for it? That's why I'm going over the checklist today, because it is starting up. So I need all of my people all of my educators, all of my principals to say, okay, are we ready? So that's what's keeping me up at night. And are we getting ready for the upcoming school year? Number 2, put it in the chat. Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. Number 2. If you are an NWA school, an NWA MAP school, they have some new wrinkles that they have put in over the summer. New wrinkles. Everybody say new wrinkles. NWA, new wrinkles. So if you are not privileged to the new wrinkles, then there is a good chance that this year your scores will not be as high as they was in the past, because you don't know the new wrinkles, what's going on with the testing and all of the new platforms. I've been in meetings all summer getting the information. And one thing that I've learned or saw is that some of the schools that need the information, they haven't been in these trainings that I've been to. So that's what's keeping me up at night. How can my schools that I'm working with or that's on my platform, you need to reach out to me and say, Herc, what are the new wrinkles? I provide training for schools, but there's a whole bunch of new wrinkles that's going to affect your school. So those are the 2 things that's keeping me up at night. Just a couple of things where I will be on my updated educational information is that on Monday, I will be in Alabama with my good friend, Mrs. Nancy Kennedy. We've been working all summer. All summer we've been working. So I'm going to be down there on Monday with her team, and we're going to roll up our sleeves and we're getting to work. I'm ready, Miss Kennedy. I am guaranteed that her school will be some of the highest achievement schools in the state of Alabama. Why? Because she's getting prepared. She's already prepared. She's ready for those kids. Her and her leadership team is prepared. We haven't taken the summer off. I've been down there. We've been virtual. We've been doing it big. So I'll be down there on Monday, and we're going to hit the ground running. I cannot wait. And then on Saturday, I'm coming down to Oklahoma City with Principal Williams and her team. I was at the Black Educators Rock Conference on Saturday. It was her, and she brought 6 of her teammates there. And they were in my session. I didn't know they were in my session, and they were so excited, pumped up, and I'm coming on Saturday. So next Saturday, I won't be doing my podcast because I will be spending my whole Saturday down with Principal Williams and her team. And she's going to be the next school that's going to go to the next level. She's going to be the next school that's going to go to the next level. So I'm excited about both of these principals. I'm excited about their schools. Like I always say, the 5 P's for excellence. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I'm going to say this again. The right preparation prevents poor performance. So these 2 leaders, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what's going to take place. All right. The last thing is that make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Come on. I need everybody on here. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube page. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours of just me teaching information, you name it. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Just go on YouTube and subscribe for me. I need to get that up. Listen, we're going to make sure that YouTube page is doing some big things. And last thing is that if you have not purchased my books, make sure you purchase my books. I call this, I got it backwards, My Brother and Sister, How to Transform Your Inner City School and Raise Student Achievement. Is this one right here. And every parent must read this. Parent plus school equals student success. Listen, this book right here, if you are a principal, you must order the copies for all of your parents in the beginning of the school year. This is going to give the parents strategies and the school strategies on how we're going to work together. This one is for schools and leadership teams. This has been out for a couple of years and it's blessing everybody. So just make sure you go on my website, order it, and you'll be fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And I got a nice amount of time. So like Josh Tarver always tells me to go slow like Luther Vandross. So I'm gonna go slow on this because it is so important. The way you start off, how you start off will be how you end. You start good, you will end good. You start bad, you will end bad. You have to start off right, but it is so many things as a principal that I have to do. I have to know what are the things that you think, what are the things that will help me as a principal to move the academic needle. So that's what I'm going to talk about. We're going to break it down. I got so much information that to give out. So I just want to make sure we're all set. All right. Let me get it. Okay. All right. So the first thing is that you're going to be bombarded with so much stuff. Do this, do that, everything. Let's scale it down and let's make sure you have the main things in place for the beginning of the school year. So this is the checklist. If you go by this checklist, you will be fine for the first day of school. Okay. No particular order. First thing is that as the principal, you're the principal, you're the administrator, you must set clear goals. First thing, put it down. Get your paper out and pencil and paper, write it down. Clear goals. Define your vision for the school year. What are your priorities? What improvements do you want to see? Set clear goals. That's the first thing. Set clear goals. What are your goals as a school leader? That's the first thing. When you get everybody in, this is what my goals are as a school leader. I've been working with Mrs. Kennedy, Ms. Prince Massey Kennedy, and she set goals 2 months ago for her school. What are your goals? Principal, superintendent, assistant superintendent, leadership team members, coach. What are your goals as a school? Define your vision. What is your vision for the school? I always talk about this. When I was a principal, my vision is that I wanted to have the highest performing school in the state of Michigan based on our district and state assessment. I'm going to say this again. I wanted to have the highest academic performance school based on our district and state assessment. That was my vision for Inkster Preparatory Academy. Everybody knew my vision from day one. When everybody got in that cafeteria and had everybody in there, all 50 of my staff members, that was the vision. Now, but beneath that vision is that I wanted to have 1.5 years worth of growth in math and reading, K through 8th grade for my whole school. Once again, I wanted to have 1.5, that's something that's measurable, 1.5 years worth of growth in math and reading, K through 8th in my school by the end of the year. Growth is totally different than proficiency. I'm not going to go down that road, but that was my goals for the year. Highest performing academic achievement based on our district and state assessment in Michigan. I'm in Michigan. You're in Alabama. You're in Texas. You're in New York. You're in California. You're in South Carolina. We get it. Well, Hurt, how are we going to achieve that? I'm going to measure this school if we reached our goals by 1.5 years worth of growth in math and reading based on our district assessment. And if we achieve that on our district assessment, that means our state assessment, the Georgia milestone, the Florida state test, you name it, will increase. Because on your report card grade, well, how do you become the best, the highest? How does that take place? On your report card grade, you'll be measured in two areas, proficiency and growth. In order for you to become proficient, you must grow. Yes. So that's the first thing. First thing, set clear goals. Sit everybody down. These are the goals for the school. All right. Next thing, and make sure you hit that share button. Stay with me. All right. Next thing, meet with your staff. So you're going to have the overall Archie meeting with your staff or all your staff members. The other part is that you must meet with your staff. I want you to schedule one-on-one meetings with the teachers, support staff, custodians. Every adult in there need to come into your office. It don't got to be long, for 5 minutes, and they just have a conversation with you. Some of them might be longer, but I want you to meet prior to the first day of school. Put it in the chat. Meet with each person in your school. What I did was I would come in 5 minutes, we'll meet, we'll talk. I just want to know what's going on. Hey, Teacher X, just tell me, what is your thoughts? What's your vision? How can I support you? And during the meeting, this is what I want you to do. Do not sit at your table in your office and have the person across from you. That is not good. That is not collaboration. When you with your staff, you want to meet at a round table, or you want to bring your chair next to the person, because that forms collaboration. The desk, the whatever that you're sitting in, forms that you are in charge and this person is coming in. You want to build relationships or get to know the person. In order to get to know the person, you want to sit side by side. I call it a campfire. If you ever have brought me into your school, I like to do campfires. I bring people in a circle and we just talk. So now, even though I'm the leader of the building, at this time when I'm meeting one-on-one, we are in collaboration. We are in partnership. That's the word I want to use. We're in partnership. Me and Ms. Stevens, me and Ms. Clark, me and Ms. Williams, me and Ms. Reed, we are in partnership. How do we develop partnership? Is that I cannot have a desk in front of me. I can't say, come into my office, and they come in and they sit down right there and I sit behind my desk. No, I'm moving my chair. When they come in, we're sitting side by side. It's a strategy. And that's how you develop partnership. Meeting one-on-one with all of your staff, custodians, secretary, everybody that works in your building, you're meeting one-on-one. Man, Hurt, I didn't think about that. Yes, you are developing a partnership. This is the checklist. This is the checklist. If you just do these things, you'll be fine. So I'm gonna pause right there. I got some people putting some things in the chat. They saying, Hurt, this sounds good. I understand. So one person says, Hurt, this is some good stuff. Yes. And this is how you move the needle. Let me know if this is sounding good. Next one, and I'm just jumping. Next one is curriculum and instruction. Write it down. First one was set clear goals. Next one was meet with the staff. Number 3, curriculum and instruction. Collaborate with your curriculum coordinators and instructional leaders. Discuss curriculum updates, professional development, and teaching strategies. So let me break it down. Let me please break it down. You and that's why I love Principal Nancy Edwards and Principal Williams, because like I said, we started this work a long time. We're starting to work a long time ago. You must know what is your pacing for the year. How is our reading block going to look? You got 90 minutes. How is that reading block? How is that math block going to look? What do we require in that block? You can't do it when the kids come in. You must do that, or you must have that stuff set up already. If not, you have to have those discussions. You just can't say, all right, here's the math block. No. What does that 90-minute look like? This morning, I put on my Facebook page, on my social media page, the best tips for differentiated instruction. I put it up there. Because during the reading block, you must differentiate that instruction. But what do I do? How does that look? What is that? I put it up there. And then if you need more clarity, inbox me. I would love to sit and work with your school regarding this. But what does your curriculum and instruction look like? What is August going to look like? What is September going to look like? What is October going to look like? What are the important dates? You have your district assessments. What does that look like? You must lay it out. Like I said earlier, proper preparation prevents poor performance. What does my curriculum and instruction look like? and you just can't say, well, the district is giving it to me and here it goes. No, don't do that. Say, no, 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 no. Do not do that. We don't do that. I want you to, as the leader, I want you to sit with your curriculum people and you must unpack it. You must know what it is. And then I'm going to give you a cherry that's on top of the cake is that what, and I talked about it last Saturday, what is the state of South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama saying that the kids need to know on their state assessment? Because what it is called the blueprint. Every state has a blueprint. So I'm going to take the blueprint and then I'm going to look at my curriculum and instruction for the year, and I'm going to make sure everything aligns. I'm going to say that again. I know I'm talking good. I know I am talking good. I'm in my element. Remember, I've been doing this for 20 some plus years. That's why my schools are high performing. You take the blueprint from the state that you are in. You got that right here. So this is the blueprint. Boom. And then from there, I'm looking at my instruction, my instruction, and I'm aligning both things together. I am aligning both things together. I don't do that in October, November, December. I am doing that now. I'm inboxing Mr. Hurt and say, Mr. Hurt, could you please come? I'm a first-year principal, second-year principal. What does that look like? Show me how to do it, Mr. Hurt. That's what I do. Curriculum and instruction. Collaborate with the curriculum coordinators and the instructional leaders in your building. Discuss. That means talk. Curriculum updates. What's happening at the state? What's happening in your district? What's happening with the 8th grade? What professional developments do we have to bring in and teaching strategies? How are we going to reach these goals? Yes, this is what the state is asking. What does our math and reading block look like? What does our science block look like? What does our social studies block look like? How are we going to implement PBIS? Those things are very and very important. All right. Stay with me. I got a couple more minutes. Oh, man, people are just, listen, people are inboxing. They put it in the chat. Clarify experts on staff for resources as well. Yes, exactly. Yes, Principal Laws made a good point. Sometimes there are committees that already unpacked the curriculum and did a crosswalk. Yes. So now you don't have to do that heavy lifting. So now as the principal, you just got to make sure that it is being implemented with fidelity. You can do all of the work, but is it being implemented with fidelity? Man, I need more time. I need more time on this. The next one is this. I just want to give you just a couple more. Review policies with the staff. Review policies with the staff. And I'm going to just stay right there. You as the principal, you must know the school policies, procedures, and guidelines. And does this align with the vision of your school? So you know the policies and guidelines, but does this align with your vision of your school? Let's just use something very, very simple. And Dr. Houston, you're going to laugh at this, Dr. Houston and Dr. Taylor. What time should the teachers report to school? Some of us don't know that. We haven't been told that. So we think that if school starts at 8 o'clock for the students, think about this. You as a teacher, you might think you got to come in at 8:15. Hold on. Whoa, Mrs. Potato Plant. How can you come in at 8:15 and the students in school starts at 8 o'clock, Miss Potato Plant? So the students going to be in the class before you get in. What time should we report to school? What does the policy say? What time should we report to school? I got another good one. What time do we dismiss? What time do I leave? School starts at 8 o'clock and the kids get out at 3 o'clock. As a teacher, I don't know. So I'm thinking I get out at 3 o'clock with the kids. Once the bell ring, I grab my stuff and I leave with the kids. Parents ask where their kids are at and stuff like that. Simple things you say, Hurt, come on now. They don't know. If you don't make it plain, if you don't tell them the time to come in and to leave out, your teachers will play you. Teachers will play you. Another thing, Okay, how long is my lunch break? I thought that I get an hour and 15 minutes for lunch break because in the summertime, I'm on chill mode. Even though the kids get 30 minutes for lunch break, I thought I'd get an hour. So now that fourth grade class haven't get picked up from the lunchroom because you at Popeye's Chicken or you at Roscoe's Waffle House eating waffles while no one picked up your kids from the lunchroom. Miss Connie say West, Sister Connie West say preach. Yes, I know. I was a principal. My teachers used to get mad. I used to make it plain. So when I had to have the conversation, because I did it in pre-service, I didn't want to wait. I said, I'm going to make it very clear. Time to come in, time to punch out, time to pick up your kids, and also how to be professional in the school setting, how to talk professional, how to dress professional, the whole 9 yards. Because I never assumed that my 80 staff understood it. I had to be very clear during pre-service because I did not want in September and October for anybody to say, I did not know. I did not know. Okay. So I'm going to pause right. Oh my God. I have like 12 other things to go over. If you would like for me to come to your school, because it's 10:30, I want everybody to go on Create and Educate. Please inbox me. This is the work I'm doing. Please inbox me. We can sit down, talk about. I had notes from front and back. I didn't even get to all my notes. You know. Second thing is that make sure you pick up my books. Please make sure you pick it up from my website. It is changing the game. Make sure you pick up my books. And the third thing is that go to my YouTube page and subscribe. I need you guys to go to my YouTube page and subscribe. I want my YouTube subscriptions to go up. So make sure you just type in Sean Hurt and go subscribe. I have so much information. So I'm gonna stop right there. It's past my time. Please, everybody, go on to create and educate. And also thank you very much for all of my friends, my brothers and sisters that attended my conference at the Black Educators Rock Conference. I thank you for the support. I thank you for the love. Let's keep on pushing. Let's keep on pushing. Let's have a good school year. And I'm gonna be in Alabama. I'm gonna be in Oklahoma City this week, and I'm doing some things in Michigan. Thank you. And I will not be on next week, but the previous week. Let's have a blessed week and let's keep on moving forward. Thank you very much.